Hi Teachers Tribe, welcome to the Teachers Launch podcast. We have missed you. It's been a whole month. It's been my birthday month, so we've been taking a break, but we are back with a bang. It's Jazzy July, as you can see, and very soon I'll be introducing our guest so that you see how our guest is dressed as we welcome him to the podcast. It's a he, and he's going to introduce himself now. So drum rolls for our guest.
My name is Benedict Muthusi Katumo. I'm a teacher of English and literature. I have been teaching for the last 9 years. It's been quite a journey. And yes, I'm excited to be here.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to start with our check-in. And because Katumo is the king of check-ins, he will tell us what our check-in will be today, right?
Okay. All right. So we're going to do 2 truths, 1 lie.
Okay, 2 truths and a lie.
So you're going to give 2 truths and a lie. And then I'm going to try and guess which one among the 3
Is the lie.
is the lie.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, so I'm starting.
Yes, please do.
Okay. One, I feel like you know me so I need to look for something that
Exactly.
you don't know. 1, I love cats. 2, I love dogs. And 3, I really love sleeping.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, say that again. You love cats,
Yes.
you love
Dogs, and I
you
love
like
sleeping.
Which one is a lie?
Yeah.
I think the lie is that you love sleeping.
How did you know?
You
I
look
paused.
at you look no, not really. You look like someone who loves, you love teaching, you love kids, you love minions. So dogs, with how cute they are, and cats with how cute they are. So I think,
Okay.
you don't like sleeping.
Okay, yeah, that's the lie.
Yeah.
All right, your
My
turn.
side. I'm left-handed. I'm a firstborn, and I love reading. Which
Wow.
one is a lie?
Wow. You're left-handed.
You think that's the lie?
Yeah.
You're
Tell
wrong.
me no.
You're wrong. I am left-handed.
You are.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let me try again. No, because you have to love reading. Is it reading?
I hate reading.
Teacher of English.
I know, right? I don't like reading.
Really?
I struggle with it.
Oh.
And so I have to read because I have to.
Yeah. Oh.
The situation demand that I do.
Yeah.
I think mostly because I'm very reflective, so it takes me time to be done with a page.
Yeah. Oh, because you overanalyze.
I overanalyze.
Okay.
So I don't move fast. Yeah.
Oh,
so it becomes a whole
interesting.
struggle.
You look like a reader. Okay, interesting. Yeah.
I see you have so many books.
I do, yeah. So I won't be scared that you'll borrow books. We always have that fear of like people borrowing books and not returning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right into the introduction. Now we already know you're left-handed.
Yeah.
So now you will tell us about yourself. Go into details about how you ended up teaching. So we can start from maybe like after campus, how you figured out or ended up in teaching.
Okay. I don't know how how I ended up here. Is this something that I really wanted to do? Not really.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember in high school, my teachers would say, I remember my Swahili teacher would say, you will become a teacher. I hated to hear that. I didn't like hearing that. I think mostly because of how, the idea that people have, especially students, the way they think about teachers. So you don't want to become that. So I didn't really enjoy hearing that from Mr. Kilanga, his name. But I think there's something that he was seeing in me that shouted a teacher.
Okay.
But now, after high school, and then you know how you go through the process of selecting courses in the university, and your grades are not really working, so that you go for what you really
actually
want,
which is
being a pilot is what I wanted. I wanted to become a pilot. Yeah, and I fancied planes and how well dressed pilots are. Yeah. So so that's how my grades, took me to where I am now. But I think there was also choice that came in, because I remember around that time when we were selecting the courses, after I was selected to go to this university, we went. I reported, did the whole process of, registration and all that. And then I had the option of changing the course. There were several options. I remember my parents asking me, "Do you want to change?" And I was like, "No." I felt settled now, especially when I knew that it was English that I was going to focus on. I felt settled. So looking back, that was the moment for me, the moment of choice. So that becomes then, this is something that I want. And for the 9 years that I've been doing it, it's been exciting. It's really exciting. Sometimes I ask myself, what else would I be doing if not teaching? But I think also having conversations and the ability to speak and engage people in conversations, that is very exciting. And I think it's a wide, you can do so many things in that area. So it's been quite a journey. It's been exciting. It's been filled with learning moments. You have to evolve as a teacher, and sometimes you're forced to evolve, especially with the kind of learners that you get to interact with. You're forced to evolve, otherwise then you will not reach them and they will not get you.
So there'll be a gap, which is not helping anyone.
Exactly.
All right, that's Katumo for you. So English Lit is the course you studied for.
Yes.
All right. So now we dive into the questions. The first question, what's the biggest misconception people have about being a high school teacher? Did he mention he's a high school teacher? You didn't mention that, did you?
I have, I teach high school students.
Give us a bit of like a background, your teaching background.
Okay. Do I mention the schools?
No, don't mention the schools,
All right. I have taught this high school for about 3 years and 4 months.
That's the current?
Not the current. The first one I ever taught.
Okay.
Of course, that is after my teaching practice.
So this is not where you did your teaching practice?
No.
Okay.
So after graduation, me starting sort of officially being a teacher. So taught for 3 years, 4 months. And of course, that was my starting place, and I think there was a lot of learning, dealing with, it was a boys' school. Learning how to deal with boys. And so going through that, those years, I felt now confident to try other places, and now to where I am right now. And I've been teaching there for 5 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time.
The environment must be really good.
Really? Okay. I don't know about that.
I mean, 5 years is a lot.
It is a lot. I think for me it's the level of challenge.
Okay.
I mean it's and that excites me. It's where whenever you're being challenged, and I think that for me that's what I was looking for.
Okay.
So
you're not, the question was the biggest misconception people have about being a high school teacher.
So I think people think that all we do is teach, go home. Teach, go home. But you're more than just a teacher. Spewing content in a class and leaving. You're more than that. Let's just begin with the fact that you are an event planner. That you organize for school events, major school events, whether that is within the school or outside the school. So you are an event planner. Number 2, you are a mentor. They look at you and they see inspiration, or they could see the opposite of that. So you are more than just a teacher. You are, number 2, a mentor. Number 3, you are a parent figure.
Yes.
You're a parent figure. Because when their fathers lack at home,
you are standing in the gap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or of course, if you are a female, if their mothers are lacking at home, then you become that. Yeah. So, and then I think also you are also a friend. Yeah. 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 I know someone who doesn't like, painting a teacher as a friend. Yeah. But yeah, this is what I've come to notice, that we spend a lot of time at work. So I only have friends, and those friends are my students. Yes.
That's the least you could actually do, because a large percentage of your time is in school. All right.
So, that's the
that's the biggest misconception, that a teacher is the teacher's work is to just teach and go home. Okay. What's one aspect of high school life today that's very different from when you were in high school? I'm sure there's so much.
There's so much, but I think I'll go with technology. Technology. My goodness. I won't be surprised, and of course this has happened elsewhere, and maybe not in Kenya, but as I begin to see it now with many international schools and all that. Kids carrying phones to school, right? I'm sure that is happening somewhere in the country. But during our time, having a phone in school was a crime.
Yes, even having a phone, like early.
Exactly. Right? So, and I think, times have changed in that now technology is everything. Even the teachers need technology to be able to deliver lessons.
Yes, for sure.
During our times, I mean, when I look back at how my teachers were teaching, they would just come to a class with you just need a board, a blackboard, and a chalk,
probably a textbook,
and that's it. These days, if it's a biology class, for example, you have to display the working of a cell in form of diagrams or even YouTube videos. So I feel like that area has really, really changed. Considering also, I'm thinking about the former place I was teaching, and that's like how many years? Like 9 years ago, or should I 7, 8 years ago? Teachers were struggling with integrating tech into learning. Now moving from there, coming to where I am currently, that's very normal, and I can imagine how much I've had to change. So I feel like that's something that was very, very different. I agree with you. I feel like the struggle now is actually to stay off tech, because I remember there's a time we had this whole conversation of there's so much of screen time the kids are being exposed to, so how about we try and teach off tech. So that was really a struggle, because technology is the new core. So I totally agree. I feel it's a whole struggle, even for us adults. It's a whole struggle. Staying away from tech. It's quite something. So it has its own advantages. But it also has its own
disadvantages. For sure. Everything has to be controlled. All right. I love the next question. High school lingo, the kids, the language. How do you keep up?
I have to ask.
Literally, really. What does that mean?
What does that mean? Help me understand.
What's the most recent one?
I think one of the things that helps us as teachers is the fact that, especially these days, either you appear or come from a place of knowledge, you know these things, so the kids look at you as one who knows, or you can turn it around and use inquiry-based learning, and so you turn the question on them. And I said, "Oh, what do you think?"
Okay, that's good.
So I have to ask. If I don't understand what that is, I have to ask. I think for me, what I'm finding some phrases very interesting. The word "bro." That word, it can be used in so many ways. It means a lot. Depending on the quality of your voice, you can mean bro. I'm disappointed with what you're doing. Or bro, I'm excited about what you're doing. And then I think for me with high school students, what is interesting is everybody's using it.
Yeah.
Girls, boys are using it. So you hear a girl talk to a girl.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
So I'm finding that very interesting. So it's not really a gender thing. The word bro is no longer a gender thing. It carries a certain meaning to it.
Yeah.
Either you're disappointed at someone, or you're excited about something.
Or you're questioning something.
Yeah, or you're questioning something. Yeah.
Okay, I agree. Do you know, I had like a small encounter with that bro word, and it's one of my students, and no, mine are like very young compared to yours. So we had just done an assessment, and then the paper was marked incorrectly. So this boy just came. So it was like so shocking to me, because normally they would address you as me, you know.
Yeah.
So he just came with the paper and was like, "Bro, dig." Like, what was happening here? And he was just like, "Bro, this answer was correct." I first looked at him like, "Did you just bro me?" And then I just told him, "Please first go back and then come back and talk to me nicely." And then he was like, "But I did nothing wrong." And we had a whole back and forth, and then I realized, you know what, just let it go. And then
Well, what did you feel? Like, what did you
I think I felt like, I don't know, a bit disrespected.
Yes, it can.
But that's cause, like, this is a very small child.
Yeah.
He's literally like 7 years. Like, what business do you have calling me bro? You know, if it's like my colleague, bro would make sense. Or somebody that we are like on the same level, or even like a high school student, that would make sense. But a child, bro, no. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I feel like the word carries. I mean, he or she didn't mean, you know,
to disrespect.
Didn't mean no. I mean, didn't use the word to, you know, to replace Miss Mercy.
Yes.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, the word was
like
see.
Like
see,
yo. Yes. Yo. Exactly.
See what they did to me. And they are coming to report to you from a place. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I might want to understand the context. Yeah. But I feel like it might be coming from a place of.
Oh, I get it. I totally get it. Oh yeah, I totally. Oh, like bro, please. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I think when they said it, I took it like.
Go fast and
you just first reflect and just come. Okay. So there's something that that you do that is very, very interesting. I think I've seen you host like talks and stuff like that. So this is in relation to that. If you could host a TED talk for high school students on any non-academic topic, what would it be?
Non-academic topic. Know thyself.
Oh. Yeah. That's self-awareness?
Yeah, self-awareness.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, know thyself. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like they are. So wait, am I the one hosting it? Or okay, I'm the one hosting it. And so they will be coming in, you know, so we get to have conversations.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally think I feel like high school students are in that space. Yeah. Where they are, you know, experimenting with a lot of things, and experimenting is good, but of course there are areas where if you experiment with this or that, you're gonna get consequences. So they're in that space, and it's an important space for them to know who they are. So and when I say know thyself, I mean it in the sense of be intentional about it. Don't just go through the journey without being awake and aware of the fact that you're in the journey of being, you know, learning about yourself. Because then this is the place where they'll begin, you know, fast decision, especially in Form 2, selecting subjects. So I've gone through a whole year and a few months of 11 subjects. Now I need to narrow down to 8. We have the compulsories and then we have the optionals.
Wait, they do that in the high school?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
And of course, you know, CBC coming in, things are changing. Yeah. But you know, as we currently have the Form 2, 3, and 4s. So yes, subject selection. So know yourself. You have to be awake and intentional so that as you go through the 11 subjects, for example, you begin to know yourself. So and it's not just about sub-selection, it's all through.
Okay, that's good. That's good self-awareness. Yes. I feel like even adults need this because
exactly.
we never went through some of these lessons. So is there anything that's outside learning that you are incorporating in your class or in whatever you're doing to like help the students handle life outside?
My life skill lessons, I think is where I use the opportunity for that to try and make them get to know who they are. Because then I'm not focused at this point about finishing the syllabus and I'm not focused on that. It's so they're very easy classes. So step number 1, clear your desk, stand up, move away from where you normally sit, get another place and sit there, so that you feel relaxed, and then you begin to get to have conversations depending on what I've decided on that day we are focusing on, right? But some classes turn to become TED Talks.
I can imagine.
So your especially with the Form 4 classes, I feel that those ones are the ones that
they are
tend to
very
become, and the reason for that is you're reviewing, and then in the breaks, because some of the sessions are longer than the normal 40 minutes. You need to take a break, and so within the break now, let's talk about what are you going to do after Form 4? Right? What have you truly come to discover about yourself that you're good at? Do you think your grades are going to affect you at all? Are you sorted? Could it be that the reason why you're not working ahead is because your parents have sorted you? So we get to think about that.
So as you like connect with the learners, how do you support maybe one who has like identity crisis, like they really don't know what to do with their life, or they're just there because their parents put them there? Do you like experience such students? Because I know there are some who are like very self-driven, they know what they want, they know why they are here. How do you support the other ones? Conversations. I feel like conversations solve a lot of things, especially when there's understanding between you and the learner. You get to understand them. They also get to express. Excuse me. And in the process of expressing, they also get to reflect and know themselves even better. So for me, it's just conversations, because some of them will reach out to me after class, and then they're like, okay, so I heard you talk about this. This is what is happening in my life. So what do you think I should do about this? Right? I think the other thing is time. Give yourself time, and I will tell them that. Be awake and aware of yourself as you go through the process. See who you're becoming in the process. So and knowing yourself is not like a one-day thing. It's a process. It's a whole process. It's a journey. So being awake is really key. Oh, nice. Okay, now that we are talking about interacting with students, so you found student A is in a clique that they are not supposed to be in. How do you address that? Do you tell them this is the wrong group for you? Please don't work with this and this. How do you address that?
Interesting. Depends with the situation. I think it depends with the situation. I'm thinking about this one still. So depends with the situation in this way. So this one I'm thinking about is a candidate class, a candidate student. And I know the goals that he has, and we have discussed the goals. So it's very clear what he wants, and it's very clear what I want from him. Right? So when I see him in the wrong group, I just call him out, and it's serious. It's, why are you working with them? You know where we are going. I know where you're going. Talk to me about this. The other day they were telling me, no, we're just friends, and I told them, I've never seen you work with them. This is the first time I've seen you work with them. So stop. It is because the time that we have is very little for us to begin, changing it's the time that we have is not enough for us to. It's very delicate. You might easily get it wrong just because of that slight distraction. If it's a form 2 or that's we have time. We have time. So depends with the situation. A form 2, it will be just let's what's happening. Talk to me about that. Yeah, and then it could also be in the space of trying to know who they are too. What's that? Talk to me about that. Then I think within the process of us getting to reflect around it, he'll be able to tell whether it's working for them or it's not working for them.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about discipline.
Okay.
Yes, let's talk about discipline, because I know it's not the same for high schoolers, it's not the same for like primary students. So what discipline measures do you guys use? And let's just start with very like minor things around the classroom. Do you have classroom rules? Because I know for high schoolers you can just go and like put up rules, or is that what you do? Like put up rules and say these are our classroom rules, this is what we'll be going with. Do you sit and have this conversation before, especially when they're coming in Form 1, let's say, something like that? Because maybe Form 2, 3 they already kind of know the culture. So what happens?
So I think this works for every human brain. You still have to sit down and come up with agreements. So that everybody is on board and they understand
why,
what is required of a space like a classroom. Let's say, for example, within a 40-minute lesson, what are we required to do? Make sure that you're picking your materials in good time and you're settled for the lesson. Make sure that you are on task throughout. We're not going to be having conversations. Make sure that you're completing your assignments. We have to begin from that place where, how should a session look like, right? And then we set the agreements. These are agreements that are known. What if you go against those agreements? There are consequences. If it's left hanging, then it's not clear what we should do in what situation. And that now is an opportunity for chaos within a lesson or in every other area when it comes to discipline. So we have to have agreements. Consequences. I think that depends a lot on the institution. And varies from institution to institution.
For sure.
So I know, like, currently what we'll do is we have a connection between the teacher and the parent, so that when a student misbehaves or does an infraction, then we will send a message to the parent, and the parent is aware. And so with the parent being aware, they can easily, next time they are talking to their son, then they can talk to them about what is it that I hear you did, what happened, and then they get to have a conversation. So that's one major one. It sort of works, especially in a situation where the student is respectful of the parent, and the parent has a certain authority. Because sometimes the authority is lost, so that the parent cannot do anything. Again, it works especially when the parent is cooperating. So that's what we do. Other minor ones would be, you're gonna miss out on your playtime today, while everybody else is going out for after 4:10, for example. You're not going to have that. Consequences like that. And what I realized that they value their playtime. They value,
I think everyone does.
Exactly. You don't want to be in class.
When everyone else is outside.
I mean, I think when it's beyond that, then we will have suspensions. And those will only
when it's like too much.
It's like too much.
So in the classroom setup, something has happened. What's the first? The child is being disruptive. Do you have disruptive students?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
You know, that's very weird for high school. Like, why are you being disruptive at your age? But so what would you do? First step, because you won't call like a parent in between your lesson, right?
Of course you will. I think it depends on to what level?
Oh, okay.
Is it that you're disturbing your table group mates? Or is it that you're talking to someone who's across the room? And so in doing that, then you're disrupting the whole class. Depends. So let's say they are disrupting their table group mates. So you just quickly, where the lesson is going on, move closer to them. And in moving closer to them, they realize that you are aware of what they have done. So they either will correct themselves. If they persist, then hey, please move to the back. Stand at the back.
So it's like reflect.
Reflect.
And okay.
I mean, you've been singled out for a reason. And you're very aware of what you have done. So go back there. When you're ready, you can come back.
Okay. Okay, that's
beyond good. That, please leave the room. Go to your dean.
Oh yeah.
Rather, go to, even though there's a specific,
somebody they should report to.
Report to. Tell them what you've done. And then we'll sort that out.
Oh, that's good. Because I was wondering if there are extremes. Are there extremes where?
Yes. So all the three, scenarios I've given you have happened. In my classes. Sometimes I've had to like really walk with a student to the office and tell them, hey, Dean so and so,
please
one
handle this,
and then I have to go back to class because I have to take care of the
exactly.
99.
Okay. So you're not the one to leave the 99 and attend to the one.
Not at all.
You'll not do God's work. Okay. So what would you advise a teacher who is joining high school, especially because now there has been this whole thing of building a rapport with the students, and I know there has to be boundaries. What would you advise a teacher who's joining high school?
Be a professional. Every single time you will be respected and seen like a mentor or an inspiring person if you are professional. If you're professional, I think I get what my friend would say. You're not a friend to your students. You are a teacher, and you're a teacher, and you're not a friend. Keep it that way. That is what. So I think I understand that because then, if you become too friendly, then you lose it. They will do things and they will sort of expect that you will not correct them because you're their friend. So I would say be a professional. And being professional doesn't mean that you are too serious. Doesn't mean that you forget to laugh. And have a good time with the students. So my advice would be that exactly, like be a professional. When you're talking about building rapport, that's important. Yes, in a session, in a class session, you don't want to go into a class and you appear to be the know-it-all, right? So you're only giving content, and you're not really getting to understand. Oh, what's your name? Where do you come from? What are your what your perspective about this which we are learning today, that you get to understand them. So you go into the level of the learner and getting to understand what is it that they understand about the topic, and then from there you can build it up. So I agree, rapport very important, but it doesn't have to be compromised by the fact that you are a friend.
Okay. Now, speaking of giving the learners a voice in the classroom, what is that one thing that you've learned from your students?
I have learned that they have a certain way through which they learn best. I will prepare a lesson. I will go to class. There's a certain way that I've framed this lesson to flow like. Right? And so sometimes it might be coming from a place of, I know this thing, I got this, right? Your content very well. And then you get there, and then they will have to teach you how to teach them. That's very humbling. I remember this one time, I don't know what we were learning. I think it was patterns of a simple sentence. So with patterns of a simple sentence, it's not your normal identify the noun, identify the verb, identify the adverb, word classes. It's not so much that. Patterns of a simple sentence, now we're going a little bit higher than that. So that in identifying the subject, it can be a subject that contains an article and a noun. So that's a subject. So we'll call that the doer of the action, or what the sentence is about. Then there's the verb part, and then there's the adverb part. And the adverb part can be one word, which is an actual adverb. You know how in primary school we're told all adverbs end with ly, which is not very true.
For sure.
So it could be one word, but it could also be a group of words. For example, in the house, right? So she or Mercy is in the house, right? Mercy, subject, is verb, in the house, right? In the house is made up of three words. So in the house is what we are calling adverbial, an adverb. But then when you look at the whole phrase, we have in, article, there, in, preposition, the, article, and house, noun. So this one student looks at that and they now begin from the point of word classes, while I'm expecting them to identify the whole block of three words to become an adverbial. So I have to step back. And I remember the statement that I made to the whole class was, I think let me call the student Fidel. Fidel wants me, to teach him in the way that he learns best. And that was like me, loudly thinking about what this learner is trying to do. Because if I moved on,
then you've lost
then I've lost him.
For sure.
And then I will insist on what I know. Guys, this is an adverbial. You don't look at it that way. No. Let's begin from the basic part. So
that's good.
So learners will teach you how they learn best, and you have to adjust your lesson to that.
That's good. That's good. Seeing it from their perspective. That's great. All right, what's one small unexpected joy you get from teaching your high schoolers?
I think when they come and tell me, I love how you teach. I love how you teach. And I think one of the things that I remember is, you know how sometimes we will have reshuffling of students from one class to another, and so they are moving to another class, and they don't want to move because
teacher.
Exactly. So that's very hard for me, especially when you are a quote unquote strict teacher. So you think they don't like you because of that. But then again, they don't want to go because they enjoy the way you deliver the lesson. So that's a joy. That's a joy.
So if the students, do you have a nickname? From do you know?
It depends with class to class.
Really? They have different names for you? What are some of them? Do you want to tell us?
Oh my. Sometimes I don't think I know the nicknames. Because they will rarely say them when I'm around.
I mean, of course.
So because they will be a little bit fearful what react like. But I think I've caught them. So this one time, I don't know what was happening. We had this school event and I was being awarded the Form 4s. I've never had them use that word. Mr. Mzamane. Mr. Mzamane is a character in a silent song. He's a politician, but he's a very kind man who is a man of integrity, and he's a wonderful grandfather to these two kids. So I'm being awarded, and then they're shouting Mr. Mzamane. I'm like, okay, what is that? So for the first time I hear that, so later I asked my friend, did you hear what they were using? So I think that the word they will call me is what is this word? Careful. Because I use the word.
Careful while teaching.
So I use the word. Is there any other?
No.
I don't know.
No. Okay.
I feel when they give you a name, you have to be careful what name that is.
Yes.
You have to be careful.
Yes,
what
especially like where did it come from?
Yeah.
Did it like stem from something I did or my character?
I mean, when I hear them use Mr. Mzamani, I'm like,
yeah.
Because then there's another one in the same story. And there's a whole terrible human being.
Yeah.
So if they called me
the other one,
Mr. Rafa, then
there would be a problem. There would be a problem. Okay. What's one classroom rule you've implemented that probably initially seemed odd, but then turned out to be a game changer?
No gaps. No gaps in your papers.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a whole school policy thing.
Yeah.
But even with the school policy thing, the effecting that school policy comes down to the teacher.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I think for me, what I've noticed with that school policy thing, with that specific one, don't leave gaps when you're responding to questions. Don't leave gaps.
Yeah.
And when say for example I'm supervising an exam, so it comes very natural to them. They will bring the script and then they will stand next to me, so that I go through the paper and check if there are gaps.
Yeah.
If I don't do that, then they will be like, what has changed?
Yeah.
The effect of that would be, you're going to make sure that even if you don't know the answer to something, you will push yourself
to try. Exactly.
And there's a chance that you might get an extra mark.
Yeah.
But if you're just giving up and you're leaving gaps,
like I don't know,
exactly,
I don't care.
Yeah. So no gaps.
That's good. Oh, that's good. Okay. What's a teaching fail you had that you can now look back and laugh about, probably in your first school or even during internship, or maybe even in your current?
This is very embarrassing.
This is a safe space.
Oh Lord. Oh my goodness. So I think it was in the first year that I had just joined my current place of work. You're from a school that you've been teaching for 3 years and 4 months, so you know these things, right? Oh my God. I make a big grammatical error when I'm telling my students, guys, next week we're going to have exams, so embrace yourselves. I was wrong. One of the students,
wait,
I know,
what?
I know. One of the students look at me and they're like, wait, did you just say that? Teacher of English. Did you just say that? And then quickly, because he doesn't want to shout, he just told his friends, no guys, we should say brace yourself.
Oh my goodness.
So I go to the workspace and I tell my friends. Of course they will laugh at me.
What?
So I'm like, wait guys, what was the you know how you hear these things? They're like, oh, I know how to use this phrase. I don't even to look at it in the dictionary. Now I have to go to the dictionary, teacher of English.
And just make, oh my goodness.
Looking back right now, Google is my friend. The dictionary is my friend.
I know. Any small doubts? Yeah.
Because then you're a learner too. I think this is what I've noticed about being a teacher. You're a learner. You're not a know-it-all.
For sure. Yeah.
You're only facilitating.
That's
you
true.
are an adult in the room.
Yes.
And your students know. I don't want to say they know more than you do. But sometimes they
there are areas they will do better
than you.
And that's okay.
Yes.
I think having that perspective of you shouldn't be a know-it-all. I'm not a robot. I mean, I'm not supposed to know everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a beautiful perspective. Yeah. I think I've had those moments as well of like where you don't know something, but then first year of teaching, maybe that would have been like, oh God, I don't know. It's like the world is coming to an end because I don't know. But now it's like, you know what? Let's actually do some research. You know, and it's that easy. All right, love it. If you could turn any school subject into a reality TV show, which one would it be and what would be its tagline?
English grammar.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
English
what
grammar.
Would be
the tagline would be dramatic grammar.
That's cool.
Right?
That's cool. I like that. I like that.
I think, dramatic grammar.
I like that.
What is your understanding of a reality show?
like something they're living and is being like aired, and then this is your life is on the spot.
And I think also, I don't know why, I feel like reality shows thrive on drama. If
that's
there's
true.
no
that's
action,
true.
if there's
then,
no drama,
then what's the point?
What's the point of watching it, isn't it?
Yes.
So I feel like grammar is dramatic.
Oh, dramatic grammar. That's
because
good.
Then, you know, my students will ask me, so why does this rule apply here but it doesn't apply here?
So
there are rules, but these rules, we have what we call exceptions. So why are there exceptions? So and especially when you're studying now, you know, structure, the structure of grammar, very interesting. You know, parts moving here and there. I feel like it's dramatic.
I love that. I can relate. Because I also use the word dramatic in class, but that's because I teach kids. So every time we're reading a story, kids will just read like there's no drama. So I just tell them, please be dramatic, so that they also understand what exactly expressive is actually the word. But I tell them, please be dramatic. So every time when they're even reading a question, one will ask, should I be dramatic or should I read normally? Please be dramatic.
Exactly.
Okay, there was one interesting one that I want us to close with. Please don't go away. All right, if you could have any celebrity guest speak to your students for an hour, who would it be? What topic would you want them to cover?
Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie.
Wow.
I recently watched her I don't know, is it a TED Talk? The dangers of a one-sided story. Is that it? I think the dangers of a one-sided story. And I what I like about her is the way she will tell a story is just wow. It's amazing how she knows how to weave words and connect them. And in that YouTube video, she talks about very serious things. She was talking about, you know, culture and racism and stereotypes, serious things, but using easy language. One, two, using a story to tackle tough topics like that. So I feel like, you know, 1 hour with Ngozi, my students would really learn the art of storytelling. So the topic is storytelling.
Not
the art
arts.
of storytelling.
That's what I thought.
The art of storytelling. Let me tell you, I feel the world needs storytellers. The world needs storytellers. And storytelling is a whole package. It's a package itself. It's how you carry a message, a certain message to someone. And you know, with storytelling, you get to influence people to certain perspectives.
That's true.
And very important for, you know, a generation or learners to know how to tell stories. And when you say stories, we don't mean like for the sake of entertainment. Of course, entertainment is there. But at the same time, understanding the serious areas of influence, the serious areas of, you know, world problems. It doesn't have to be plain as today we're talking about corruption. Corruption is really bad. No, let's talk about a story. Let's put it in a story. And you know, see how that
I love that. I love. Do you watch Abel Motor?
Yes, I have watched several episodes.
I would be disappointed if you didn't. He's a very good storyteller. Finally, what's one small unexpected way your students inspire you?
Unexpected way. When they show they care. When they show they care. That moves me to tears. And I think there's this one that I have in mind who like has really done a whole 360 in terms of showing care. And so they are concerned more now about their
how they are
grades.
doing. Yes.
They're concerned more about how they are viewed out there.
Oh, wow.
And the story is changing. And especially when you see the cooperation of parents coming in. That's really amazing. So I mean, just this weekend we had this parent teacher conference, and I had the two parents and this one, this young man in there, and seeing how the three of them were, concerned, and spewing love on this young man who doesn't appear careless, who is also very concerned and very in charge of what the direction that is moving. I was telling him, you are lucky. You are lucky, especially to have such parents. But also, I respect you so much because I see that you are honoring your parents. When a student shows they care, it's not just about them. I feel like it's very important for them to care about themselves. But when they do that, then they care about me.
Sure.
They care about me as a teacher, and they also care about their parents.
Sure.
That's honor.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. That's nice. That's really nice. All right, I can't believe it. We have come to the end.
No.
Yeah, we've come to the end. So every time you have to speak to a tired teacher, because I know there's somebody who's struggling somewhere. So you'll speak to a tired teacher, tell them something. Tell us your why first. What's your why?
I feel like it's evolved over time. I feel like right now it's about shaping generations.
Okay.
I feel like it's right now it's shaping generations because I understand how influential I am right now. And so it's my why is there's a whole generation that will turn out to be one thing or the other depending on what I will do as a teacher.
Powerful.
So that's my why. So I'm intentional about what are we doing 10 years from now? What are we doing 20 years from now?
Okay. Yes. Wow. All right. Now your message to a tired teacher.
I don't want to start in a negative way. But let me just say this. I think there's one thing that I noticed, and this is what I would like to say. Don't take it personally. When a student, disrespects you, bro, don't take it personally.
It's not an attack on me.
It's never. I feel like it's never an attack from you. It's never an attack on you. So learn to let go very fast. That is gonna be very helpful to you. So don't take it personally. It's never personal. Because this is what I've come to learn. That at the end of a course, or at the end of, say, for example, for my students, 4 years, they will forget about me, and I will forget about them. So it was never personal. And I remember this one, who we fought almost throughout the last year, and I'm constantly reporting them to the parent, and I'm constantly calling them out on things. Once he was done, he came, and when I saw him, I felt like running to him because I realized that it wasn't that serious.
Yeah, it's never that
it wasn't that serious. And when we greeted each other and hugged each other, I told him we fought a lot, and then he told me it was necessary. That was everything. When you hear that from a student, you tell yourself, I don't have to take it so serious. Okay. And they have to go through that process, especially when it comes to a disrespect to you as a person. Don't take it personally. Be encouraged. And I think look for the one thing that makes you very happy. I think for me it's being in a class and talking. I love talking. So being in a class and talking and being with learners, that is the one thing that will console me, especially when I have had a bad experience. So be encouraged.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming. By the way, Katumo brought mugs. Is this a mug or a glass?
Right, I don't know. I was told it's what do they call it? It has a name. I mean, I think it's because of the length of the glass. It's different.
Yeah, very nice. And he came with like tea. Hibiscus tea is what we are having. So future guests, I hope you're taking notes on a light note. And we've come to the end of our episode. So go ahead and tell everybody about the Teachers Lounge podcast. Tell a teacher. If you know a teacher who you would love to see on this other side, please let them know. Also subscribe and follow us on all the our social media platforms. We're on TikTok, we're on Instagram. You'll be seeing them on the screen. Please make sure you follow so that you keep up with the new trends in teaching and education generally. That's it from us, and bye.